Cats. Small, fluffy creatures. Cats occupy 44% of New Zealand households. But what makes them so popular? Why do we, as humans, gravitate towards owning this very feline? And do cats have a positive effect on our mental health? To get answers to these questions, we have to go straight to the source. Mr. Houdini, I have a few questions for you. How do you think you affect other people's mental health? Houdini? If you could answer the question, that'll be Phoenix. What about you? Come on, you must know. Phoenix? He's sleeping. Molly, what about you? Do you have any answers to the question about mental health? This is getting nowhere. I think we're gonna have to bring in a human.
Hi, I'm Anne Batley-Burton, the founder and chair of the New Zealand Cat Foundation, otherwise known as the Pussy Palace. Over the last 10 years, we have so many people coming. We have old people, we have young people, we have people from the Scouts, we have people from schools, we have people from mental health institutes, we have people from intellectually handicapped institutes, we have people from so many different aspects of life. And you know what? They call it their happy place. This place and all the cats just makes them feel great. And it's just fabulous to see. We see little children who clearly have got problems, whether their parents have got divorced, perhaps they've been bullied at school, perhaps they are autistic, they have all sorts of problems, and they love being at the Pussy Palace. All those cats and the interaction that they give, you can see their faces light up. They're just so happy. It's a wonderful thing to see. I've noticed that with children, sometimes the children are very introverted. Maybe they don't have many friends. Maybe they've been taken out of their normal school for some reason. They're lonely, all sorts of issues. And their little faces light up. It's just wonderful to see. And I remember one little girl in particular. I've got a little video of her actually. And she was holding one of our cats, Waffy, since passed away sadly. But she had this little cat and her little face was always like, oh, you know, it was just so happy and she just felt so good cuddling this cat. It was amazing to see the happiness in her face. We've also got another young woman who was so introverted, so frightened to speak to anybody. I would see her with other people. She wouldn't talk to other people. She was terribly, terribly shy. Well, it's changed her whole life, and her parents have said to me, it's incredible the change this has made for this young woman. And she said herself, she said, I get stressed if I can't come to the sanctuary to be with the cat. She said, I feel really stressed. So they obviously really relax her. And the other thing is, it's a reason for getting up in the morning. Now, I know my father, he passed away at 97, but you know, one of the main reasons in his life was at that stage he was living on his own. To get up and feed Perky was the main reason for getting up in the morning. But you've got to get up and look after Perky. You know that those cats are waiting for you, and I've got 2 stray boys down the back. Now, there's no way in a million years that I would leave them waiting and looking up here, hopefully, starving to death. Well, they wouldn't be starving for a few hours, but you know what I mean. It's a raison d'etre, isn't it? It's a reason to get up. I think it's very, very important for people who live on their own, or people who are elderly, or just somebody who might be a bit lonely. You know, it's really, really great for their well-being as well.
There we have it. Cats do have an effect on people's mental health. But the real question is whether humans have an effect on cats' mental health. Now that's a real mystery.